Shanaaz, if you can introduce yourself and your organization and your role within the company.
Sure. My name is Shahnaz. I'm from Your Overseas Home, and I am the event manager.
What type of events do you typically run in your organization? Is it in-person events, virtual events, or hybrid events?
Yeah, so we do 100% virtual events. So we have two types of events throughout the year. So we do webinars. So we have them every Thursday. We have about 3 every Thursday, equating to about 100 a year. And then we also have our big event, our conventions that happens biannually. And that's a place for people looking to relocate and to buy overseas to come and meet partners. Our partners could range from lawyers, they could range from estate agents, visa people, IFA, all that kind of stuff. Anything that would assist in the process of moving overseas, they would come to meet and also to learn about the relocation process.
And what were your main goals for this event?
Main goals, well, of course, to give a seamless experience for the attendees and the partners. But there's a load of KPIs. One of them is getting a certain amount of registrations, getting a certain amount of attendees, and then we track the documents that are downloaded, the booth visits, then the amount of partners that we have. So we want to make sure we're covering all the bases. We have a diverse amount of partners that can help out the attendees. So yeah, quite a few.
What challenges were you facing before using vFairs?
Well, I mean, I think vFairs is actually the only platform we've used. So before that, we never really had the virtual events. It was just in person. So, I mean, that in itself could be an issue. We don't have a platform, but I mean, vFairs has obviously helped us provide that online experience, that seamless experience, and then capturing all the data after that, which we can use to sell to partners, and then of course to make our business better. So,
And what prompted you to look into an event tech solution?
I think it was during COVID actually. So I've just joined about a year ago. So this is before I joined. We did have in-person events. That was before COVID. And during COVID, of course, everything went virtual. So we also had to go virtual. So that was kind of the push.
And given of what you have used with vFairs, what specific features or capabilities you feel that are important within the vFairs platform that you care about the most?
Yeah, well, actually, the biggest thing for me that I haven't seen anywhere else really is the admin support that we get from vFairs. So as any event planner would know, there's lots and lots of admin work to do. And it's like technically an event manager shouldn't be spending hours and hours uploading spreadsheets and adding people's names, things like that. So for us, we do have a smaller events team as well. So having that admin support has been a really big help for us.
And is there any particular functionality other than the support that the ecosystem that made vFairs stand out also compared to everyone else that you might have seen?
Yeah, so vFairs does a great job on the virtual reality kind of view.
The immersive experience. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that anywhere else. So, and it's quite easy to use. Actually, I have seen it in I think one or two other companies, but it's a bit glitchy. Doesn't necessarily work how you'd want it to work. And a big thing for us is having the user experience be seamless. So yeah, it's really helped in that way.
Perfect. And other than the support and the immersive experience, are there any other features that surprised you or delighted you that you have used? The meeting section, the networking, the gamification, anything else that you feel that attendees value a lot?
Yeah, I like the appointment booking section. That's something that you think you recently added.
Yeah.
It's made it very easy for us to have everything in one platform, so we don't have to use outside platforms and then try to connect them or like do extra manual work. So that's something that's really helped, and it works quite well as well. It works through the chat function on the day of, and then there is a separate area for the appointments itself. So it's quite easy to use, and it's video call or phone call. So whatever you're comfortable with, you can decide.
Yep. And with these events, what are the results or outcomes did you achieve, whether it's in terms of attendance, engagement, ROI? So what are some of those metrics that you felt that helped the platform achieve it for you?
Right. So again, the appointments are quite big for us. It is something that helps retain. So, we get a bunch of registrations, then we send out the email for them to book an appointment. once they book an appointment, they have to attend. Well, they don't have to attend, but they would like to attend, you know, to get their answers and whatnot. But yeah, so that's definitely helped us in many ways. And I think just adding the VR experience definitely adds a new layer. Like I don't think people have seen that in other events, so it kind of makes it stand out.
And see, we all have our managers. So how do you prove success to your stakeholders, to your managers? Like, when you go back, to your managers, what are some of the things that, again, vFairs help you just stand out within your job?
Yeah, well, the proof is in the analytics at the end of the day, right? So if you capture all the analytics, that's kind of what we give to our management to say like, hey, we've achieved this, we've achieved X, Y, Z in this event, and it's all quite well recorded in the vFairs platform. So,
Perfect. Would you recommend vFairs to other organizations, and why?
mm. I think it depends on the event, but and which that makes sense. Not everything is for everybody, but yeah, if they're looking for, I would say it's good for a younger crowd. So a younger crowd who's maybe, I know you guys do a lot of career fairs, things like that. So it makes a lot of sense. If any of my event planning colleagues wanted to run a career fair or some type of training event, I think the platform would work very well. Because it is a bit, I wouldn't say it's necessarily intuitive, but if you are quite tech savvy, which a lot of young people are, it is an interesting experience to go through.
What's next for your events, and how do you see vFairs fitting into your long-term event strategy?
Mm. Well, like I said, we're 100% virtual at the moment. So if we ever go to in-person events, then of course I know vFairs offers that hybrid experience. So that's something that we would look forward to.
Perfect. Thank you, Shanaaz, so much
Of
for
course.
being here, and again, for sharing your feedback.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.